squeezing my leg for a massage.
Very handsome, long hair.
Oh my god, everyone's trying to tell you something. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So as you can see, we are no longer in Singapore. We are in Kuta, Bali, Indonesia. So I've been here 3 days. This is my 4th day, and took a little time off from filming, vlogging, caught up on editing videos and all that. Today we're getting back out here on front of the camera, doing a little exploring. Bali's been pretty cool so far. So yeah, going to Indonesia was never really part of my original plan on this trip, but I realized when I was in Malaysia that I wasn't that far away and I could get a good deal on a flight and a good deal on some rooms, so here we are. Cool statue there. So yeah, Bali's pretty cool. As you know, you come here for beaches, relaxing, and that was kind of my goal. So we'll do some people watching. So it is kind of a rainy night, or it looks like it's gonna rain. Now, our goal this evening is actually just kind of check out this main Kuta Beach area. I haven't gotten around to coming here yet. And find a good place to watch the sunset, and more importantly, find a good place to get some cocktails. Now, if the rain comes sooner, so do the cocktails. If we have to find some shelter, we'll find a cool bar, grab some drinks there. So the good news is, Indonesia is very cheap. Spending just a few bucks on pretty much all your meals. My hotel room for a week was, I think, around like 140 bucks. And it's a pretty nice hotel, AC, pool, all that good stuff. So the currency is the rupiah, or if you see it on Google, like it'd be IDR. I believe that just means Indonesian rupiah. And the exchange rate is very favorable for the US dollar, and I think any other currency. It's very high quantity number, so 1,000,000 rupiah is only like $67.40 something cents. So when you go out to the ATM, you're taking out 1,000,000 in cash. Never had 1,000,000 in cash in my hand before until now, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm liking Indonesia so far. Someday I'll come back here and spend more time here, not just in Bali, but I'd actually like to see some of the other parts, go to Jakarta. But this is just a taste. Like I said, this was kind of a last minute add-on to my trip, mainly just so I could say I've been to the Southern Hemisphere. Never done that before. And the beach is nice. As you notice, I don't have sand all over my feet or my sandals. It's actually a nice compact sand, and which I don't like getting sand all over myself, kind of annoying. And the water is perfect temperature. I didn't come prepared to swim. I'll probably come here on an afternoon when it's kind of hot and sunny and do that. But we're going in the water now, at least up to my ankles. Oh yeah, perfect temperature. I'm definitely gonna come here and do like a beach day in the afternoon. I'm sure depending on when you come here, it's be a little more crowded than it is right now, especially if it's not a cloudy day. But that's okay. I like a little crowd at the beach, not too much, but a little. You got to do some people watching, if you know what I'm saying. So on Google Maps, like I said, I'm on Kuta Beach. There's just like a little photo icon, meaning it's a cool like lookout point where a lot of people take pictures and stuff. So I'm just walking there to give myself a destination. Then it does look like on the way back, there'll be some cool bars and stuff like that to check out. So I came out here to get some exercise too and do some walking. That way, the other way I'm coming from, there's another beach that someone I met out here did say has good sunsets, so that might be our goal tonight. And I don't know how well you can see it on camera. There's kites in the air. Something I've noticed about Bali, I don't know if it's all of Indonesia or at least just here, there's always kites flying in the sky. Kind of random. Cool though. But I have to laugh, at nighttime they'll even fly and there'll be little lights. And oh, I got so excited for a second. I was hoping I found a UFO because it was just kind of flying in a weird pattern. But then the more I looked at it, my eyes focused in the dark and it's like, damn it. That would have made good content, right? Travel blogger finds UFO in Indonesia. So it's funny, as I checked Google Maps, like I'm heading that way, but it wants me to like circle back and go that way. And I notice that it thinks I'm in the water right now. So this whole area, when the tide's higher, it's probably covered up. So this is actually kind of sick. I like being able to just walk right here. I think that's why it's the nicer, more compact sand that doesn't make a mess. The bummer is, like I said, it's kind of cloudy tonight, or chance of rain. I feel a sprinkle here and there. The upside is it's not hot. It's only 84 degrees, a little bit humid. Overall, so far in Bali, it's been less hot and humid than Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand. So most enjoyable weather for sure. You are gonna get sweaty if you go outside, but you're not gonna be like thinking you're gonna die of heat exhaustion like you would in Thailand, or have your clothes be completely soaking wet like in Singapore. So some things I've noticed about Bali so far. Traffic's pretty crazy when you're on the road. It's real congested, which I believe I've heard is kind of a thing for all over Indonesia. So a lot of people here are just riding scooters and stuff like that everywhere, which makes total sense. It is way more efficient. Splashing in the water. And two other things about it, Bali I've noticed so far. So I believe Indonesia is mostly Muslim, but Bali itself is going to be mostly Hindu. So you do see a lot of sculptures of Hindu deities and stuff like that. Architecture that kind of resembles something maybe you would see in India, which is pretty cool. It's a neat vibe. And you don't see it too much here. The sand's a little more lighter, but some of the sand is a lot more darker, like with ash, like volcanic ash. And you see kind of more black sand stuff all over. It definitely has a cool aesthetic. Okay, so a little time has gone by here, and that little patch of sand was the lookout point on Google. Imagine if it was beautiful weather out and it was a nice, beautiful sunset we were having right now, and I could see it being a fun spot. So that's the little sand patch. Yeah, I could see it being real cool if it was a nice night. This beach is sick. So, like I said, we're in the Kuta area, and that is the kind of the main area where like the airport is to get into Bali. That's really why I chose it, because I was only here for a week. I don't want to spend too much time or money commuting to a further part of the island. There's quite a few spots though that would be cool to stay in. And hello. And like I said, it's very cheap here. There's a big expat community all over the island. I can see why. It's beautiful here. So cheap that if you were making some money doing a job from a laptop or something like that, you could definitely make ends meet here and live a cool, little simple beach life. Sand. So now to head back the other way, I will take the walkway. Then we will see if there's anything else that's cool looking. So the weather's not looking too great at the moment, but it's heading that way, and I'm heading that way. So hopefully it's in our favor. Oh, cool, skate park here, hell yeah. But you know, I'm getting some sprinkles on me here and there. If I get too many more or it gets worse, that just means we have to find a bar that much sooner to get something to drink. There's no 7-Elevens here, that's a bummer, but they do have Circle K. So Circle K is pretty all right. We have them back home too. They're good. Not the same as 7-Eleven though. That's fine.
Yes, bro.
Hey, surfboards. If you are a surfer, I'm sure you're having a good time here. There's some doggos over there. So far, Bali doggos are a little more friendly than, say, Thailand dogs. You know, in Thailand, it's like 50-50. You gotta hope that dog's chill and lazy, or you might be territorial and bark till you leave the area. Here, these dogs don't seem to care at all. I don't even know if they actually have a home. Like, some of them seem kind of homeless and just running around. In Malaysia, I didn't see too many dogs that were wild. They mostly had owners. But yeah, the homeless Bali dogs, they seem okay. You still want to be cautious, don't make eye contact, or do anything too weird to make their vibe off. See, I'll just let him cross. Give them their space. Yeah, he doesn't care, which is good. But you don't want to risk it. I don't feel like getting bit by a dog and having to get like a rabies shot or something. So, little areas to chill over here. And look at that, guys. We found the photo spot here. Look. Kuta Beach. So this would be probably a cooler photo op. If the weather were nice tonight. Don't think that's actually me complaining. I'm having a real good time just being out here. You know, the nature is nice. Like I said, it's not too hot or humid. Mostly just feel bummed. I like to make a cool video for you guys that shows some more scenically appealing scenery. And it's kind of misting right now, but that actually feels pretty good, cooling you off. Some views of the shops and stuff. An intense game of chess happening. Coconut juice. Hey. Very cool vibe here. Oh, look, a little puppy. I've never been to Hawaii, but if I had to guess, it's probably a similar vibe. Coconut drink snacks. No, thank you, friend. Here you might probably spend a little extra money on snacks and drinks and alcohol, just because it's, you know, right in a spot like this where you're going for convenience, not price, but still probably not terrible. Yeah, this is great. I came here this week to relax. I kind of have. It's hard for me to turn it off. I like to, you know, I spent a whole day editing stuff, doing my photography stuff on my computer and all that. And today I worked before I came out here editing more stuff. I love making these videos. I always thought it'd be harder to get around to filming, but it's actually harder for me to get around to editing. This is going to be somewhat natural for me. Editing just takes a few hours, even for a 20-minute video. So I gotta remember to relax. I did check the weather forecast for tomorrow, and it looks like it might be like this type of weather early in the afternoon, but then soon enough after, it'll be nicer and sunny. So I'll come back and I'll film a little more footage for you, even if it's a quick video. This beach is so convenient to my hotel room, like a 20-minute walk. I don't mind bringing my camera back, getting some more footage. And this seems like the good, convenient beach for me to chill at when the weather's perfect. Hey, no thank you, friend. And of course, everyone's trying to sell you something. Hey, say hi to YouTube.
Hi.
But everyone's also really friendly at the same time, as you can see. Okay, everyone.
Got long hair, yeah?
Yeah, long hair. So we found a distraction. Probably normally wouldn't do this, but you guys might find it fun. I'm gonna get my hair braided. I negotiated a deal to get a beer with it. So we'll see how this goes. So she's undoing my hair. I mostly have it up for videos. I actually have pretty long hair. Oh yeah, say hi to YouTube.
Hi. I'm selling on the beach, braiding the hair. Hello, very handsome. What's your name?
My name is Thomas.
Thomas. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Say hi to YouTube.
Mama Tina.
Mama Tina, hello.
I'm selling bread.
Oh, maybe later.
Maybe later. Finish,
Okay.
Finish bread, yeah?
Yeah, let me do this first.
Where you come from?
USA.
When you need pedicure.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching you, Thomas.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Give you cheap price.
Okay. I'm a sitting target here. Oh, she's squeezing my leg for a massage.
Very good you. Wear this long hair.
So I'm doing kind of like a center braid down the middle. So you're showing me the pamphlets. I was like, I want something easy to take out. And a lot of the styles she was showing me were like cornrows and stuff. That'll get me canceled, you know, gringo doing that. So we'll keep it more like a Viking braid. Keep it in theme with the channel. So we are drinking Padang here. Pretty good Indonesian beer. Tastes like, you know, a beer. So yeah, Padang and braiding. That's the name of the video. Yeah, so can you just kind of point it at the back of my head?
Oh, look. Good one. Do one big braiding. Get very handsome, long hair.
Look at that, guys. I'm all braided up. Not really my style, but I thought it'd be entertaining for you guys. So yeah, she did a good job. I mean, she didn't hurt my hair at all or yank it too hard. It's a good quality braid. So if you have long hair and you come to this beach, go ahead and get your hair braided. You are kind of held hostage when sitting in that chair. Everyone wanted to come over and sell me something, massage, bracelet. So a little more rain's coming. And we are headed back to that other direction, like I said, where there's a good point where supposedly it's a good spot for a sunset. But I don't think we're getting that tonight. So we'll walk up to this boardwalk, kind of at the end of where I started, and see what last cool stuff there is. You and I can finish this beer together. If you don't have one at home, we'll grab one, join me. And we'll save the sunset for tomorrow. Like I said, I think the weather's gonna be better. I think this beach will be a lot more fun. Yeah, it's a nice night. I've had a really good time. If you come here, it's likely you'll come when it's gonna be cloudy and rainy at least one day. And this video can at least be a lesson to you guys. You can still have a nice time. If you wanna go for a swim, that water is perfect temperature. And the vibes are cool here. We'll still see if we can find a place for a good cocktail or food. Because when I look in the streets over there, not too much happening. So, I mean, there is at some spots, not at others. So we'll keep an eye out. If I don't get a cocktail in this video, we at least got a batang. This is cool too. Very common here in Bali, and I think all of Indonesia, at least Bali, are these gates. And it's kind of cool because it's like they take a cool shape and split it down the middle. So it's very symmetrical looking. I've seen some really beautiful ones so far in the trip. Okay, we are back. It's a little bit later. My hair is still braided. Got a few more beers in me. So I walked along that beach there. A lot more kind of black sand, kind of cool. Kind of nice to put my feet in the water. That is called German Beach, if I'm pronouncing it right. And no, not that type of German, spelled with a J. And I stopped at a little restaurant over there. I was gonna film it. The food came and it looked pretty mid. I was like, I won't film it. And then I ate it and it was pretty good, actually. Did get a picture for you. Super cheap. It was like $4, some maybe even cheaper, honestly. And then I had a beer with it, so that was really cool. And yeah, so the tide's real low, so they're trying to get their boats out and stuff. Water temperature's perfect. The night ended up being a lot nicer than I expected. This would be the spot you come to see a sunset. Still pretty cloudy. But yeah, this is a big monument here. Let me double check Google Maps what it's called. So Padang, Tiratna, Amrita, Buana. I probably pronounced every bit of that incorrectly, but that's okay. And the airport's just over there. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but the planes are pretty close and hearing them take off. Pretty sick sculptures here. I love the kind of art style they do here where it's like white or gray with like the gold trim. It looks beautiful. And then let's get a last view of the sky over here. It was funny as I was walking up and down a lot of that stretch, there were real fancy hotels, like White Lotus hotels with like White Lotus type of people. And then just as many people trying to sell you stuff. Every single auntie was like, oh my goodness, where did you get your hair braided? Then they asked how much, they could be competitive. And so they could gauge their pricing on how much to charge people. And let me climb up these rocks without falling. So there might be one last good view for us for the night. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you guys. Even though the weather wasn't as nice as it could have been, it's cloudy. Oh, it was so peaceful. And the water temperature is perfect. I'm gonna go back in a little more, walk around. Still an amazing night despite the mediocre weather. Like, I'm excited to come back here tomorrow when it's gonna be nicer. I'll film that too. Maybe it'll be a shorter video since you saw a lot of this stuff. I think I'll bring the GoPro, go in the water with it, because I'm excited to get a legit swim. Look at that, nice night. Yeah, just imagine a really pretty sunset there. Well guys, thanks for tuning in. We've gotten more and more subscribers. Thanks to all you guys as well. You guys rock. And to everyone who's been viewing the channel more, that's really cool. I'm excited to see that growth. You guys are the best. I love you all. Yeah, typical YouTuber stuff. There's links below and stuff you can do to support the channel. Never feel pressure to spend money on me. You're always welcome to just come and hang out for free. You just showing up is very appreciated. Let's get one last look for the night, guys. Cool, so I'm gonna go find a cool spot to get wet, and I'll see you guys later. Well everyone, video's not done just yet. Look at that. Not 5 minutes after putting away my camera, being done for the night. It gets beautiful out. What a lovely, peaceful sunset. Like I said, I'm gonna film more here, probably tomorrow or the next day. Otherwise, it's getting nice out. I'm gonna enjoy a nice, relaxing sunset at the beach. And yeah, some good photo opportunities come up. I'll throw them on screen for you at the end. Later, guys.